how you doing? I hope you are doing well. I am Judicious Masugu, but you can call me Judy. And welcome to Navigating the Streets of Life with Judy. I am a South African teacher and currently living and teaching in Saudi Arabia. I haven't gotten used to this, I'm used to I am currently living and teaching in Taiwan. But yeah, we moved to Saudi Arabia and today we are going to talk about the visa application or how you can obtain a visa for working in Saudi Arabia. I will start by maybe I'll also include the timeline of my application and everything. Let me tell you, you can obtain your visa or you can get your visa like in 2 weeks if all your documents are in order and you have all the monies that they require. Mine took longer because I took long to accept the offer, and I had plans of going back to Taiwan. I was dreading it, for personal reasons. But you can obtain a visa like in 2 weeks. All right. So now, I came to Saudi Arabia, through the agency called Al Khalij Training and Education.co. So they are the one who recruited me for Saudi Arabia. And on May 30, 2023, I received an interview invitation from the University of Khail through Al Khalij. On June 1st, I attended the interview, and on August 8th, I received an offer and I signed it. I accepted it, I signed it and sent it back. August 22, 2023, the visa process start date. So now the person who was assisting me from the agency reached out to me, and yeah, he referred me to the agency that was gonna be the one assisting me with the visa application. So on August 22, I received an email: "Dear Judy, my name is and I will be assisting you with your visa. Kindly contact our agent to start the process. The contact info of our agent is below." So the agent is based in South Africa, and they are so efficient, you guys. They are so efficient. I vouch for them. All right, that was August 22. But because your girl your girl was still undecided, and she wanted to go back to Taiwan and all those things, so I dreaded that thing, and I did not respond and all that, so now on let me see. So that was August 22, ne? And then we started starting with the process. I made my decision in October. Remember when I gave you an update about what was going on in my life, and I told you that I'm considering going to Saudi Arabia? That was October last year. So now on the 4th of October, that's where I responded to them and I sent them all my documents. Mind you, the university has already prepared the documents for me, the documents that are needed. I'm gonna mention them just now. And then also the agency have prepared everything, so now on October 4th, I then reached out to the agency that was going to assist me in South Africa. I sent them all my documents and everything. But now I had money problem because the process is so costly. You need about 20 to 25,000 in order to complete the process, you know. And I was still looking for ways to go about it that will not cost a leg and an arm. Okay, so now yeah, I started initiating now the process in October. And then I requested for them to pay for the agency, of which they did. The agency quotation was 13,000 something. If you watched my update, I did include the quotation. It was 13,000 something. So the agency here in Saudi Arabia assisted me. They made the payment, and then yeah, the agency in South Africa was able to assist me. Okay, and then now we came to medical test. Yo, that was a struggle, but there are ways to go about it, you know. You can do them like without, some of them you can do in the public hospitals or public clinic, though they don't want, like, when you go there, they are going to tell you that they don't do tests for traveling, because obviously public hospitals or public clinic, they banema patient lamaning, there's a waiting list. So uh it's the emergencies that are on top of the list, so you can end up waiting like for 5 months. But mina, I fought, most well, I have a fighting spirit. I fought. I called the Department of Health in the Western Cape Department of Health. I told them that I recently got a job in Saudi Arabia and I need to do medical tests and I don't have money. So I as a citizen of South Africa, I think they need to help me, because I've been applying for jobs in South Africa and I was not getting. And then they asked me which one is the closest clinic or hospital. I told them, and then they are the one who facilitated. So I went to Durbanville Community Clinic, day clinic. They did the tests for me, and then I was referred to Kraaifontein Hospital for the x-ray. Unfortunately, in Kraaifontein Hospital, they were not able to assist me. So the thing that I ended up paying for, it was the x-ray. I did it at Netcare Cape Gate in Cape Town. All right, now let's come to the documents that are required for the visa application. Okay, so now these are the documents required for the visa application. From the company that is hiring you, they need, so these documents you are going to send to the agency that is going to process your visa in South Africa. So mina, this agency is based in Pretoria, and the documents they need from the company that is hiring you: number one, contract of employment both in English and Arabic, stamped by Chamber of Commerce and Ministry of Foreign Affairs, signed by both employer and employee. So they need a signed contract and one that is submitted to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs here in Saudi Arabia. Okay, your company will prepare all that contract. They will give you to sign, and then they will stamp it and do all that. Number two, a wakala. A wakala is also a document that has got your company details and also your details. CR document is more like the one, a wakala. And then number four, block visa 1,300, and sponsor ID. That will come from your employer. Okay, your employer will submit those documents to the agency that they are referring you to. Now, documents that are required from you: passport or copy of passport, Number two times ID photo color with white background. So yeah, color ID photos with white background. And number three, original qualification, degree with transcripts or academic record. So they want your degree and your transcript or academic record. I think I will insert the information here, okay? And then original reference letter from previous employer stating that you have worked for 2 or more years, okay? 2 or more years of experience. So they want an original letter from your previous employer or your current employer. It can be any employer. I submitted a letter from my first school in South Africa, and also a letter from my school in Vietnam. Yeah. So I submitted those 2 letters, but they need just one that can prove that you've worked for 2 or more years. You can also go to the Department of Education and start that, because I have a certificate of employment. I got it from the Western Cape Education Department. It lists all. So I worked in Cape Town 2017, 2018, and I left 2019. I came back 2020. I worked 2020, 2021, and the first semester of 2022. You know, all that is listed in the certificate of employment from the Western Cape Education Department. I think it depends on the province. So if you are from Mpumalanga, you will go to maybe your district, like Ehlanzeni district, or Enkangala, or Mpumalanga Department of Education. You know, I don't know from your country. The Department of Education in your province will give you that certificate of employment, but they do take a letter from your employer, which is your principal, your deputy principal, or HOD, that proves that you've been working with them for over 2 years. You can also submit multiple letters. Let's say you worked 1 year here, 1 year here. You can submit multiple letters, okay? And then those are the documents that are needed, okay? And then now you have to go to a doctor that will complete the form for your medical check. Medical check, they cost a lot, like from 6,000 to 12,000, 15,000, depending on where you are going to do it. They are so thorough with the most people that their visas are rejected here. It is because of the medical report. Maybe it was uploaded wrong. I don't know. But the common reasons that visas are declined, it is because of medical reports. So I will show you the form that you need to complete. I'll put it on the screen, maybe here or here. And then, so what they need is medical history, venereal disease, any significant diseases, all right? And then results for ear left, ear right, eye left, eye right. And then surgery, chest x-ray, heart and lungs, diabetes, urine, albumin stool, blood pressure, spleen. Okay, and then results of your serology, VDRL, TPHA, I don't know what are those, bilharzia, tuberculosis, malaria, pregnancy, and other diseases. They just want results for that. And then for this one, results, please include originally lab reports. So for the following ones, they need like the original lab reports. Hepatitis A, hepatitis B, hepatitis C, and HIV. And then the doctor will sign that form. You will see the form just here. Okay, so yeah, those are the medical report, are the medical things that they require. And then now your agency will upload all the documents that you have submitted or sent to them. So after you have done the test and everything, you send the reports and all that. It's let me show you if I still have. Let me go check. Okay, I found them. So this is the form I was talking about, but I will try and insert it. Yeah. Okay. And then now here are the medical reports. All these papers. All these papers, look. These are the these are the reports. So we have, I have radiology, x-ray of the chest for immigration, radiological report. I have full final laboratory report for Miss Nonhlonipo. So this one is for microbiology, virology, microbiology, Department of Anatomical Pathology. Yeah. And anatomical pathology, microbiology, chemical pathology. And then hematology. Hematology. And this one is HIV. I think it was my first time doing the lab test. Okay, and then yeah, obviously you would have already by this time submitted your degree, your academic record, your degree and academic transcript, and so the agency will assist you. For Saudi Arabia, if you are going to do this on your own, you need to apostle. When we talk about apostoling, we're talking about something like this. Apostle, Republic of South Africa, and then public notary, and notary public, yes, certified at Pretoria on the 27th. So this was done on the 27th of October, and then High Court, North Houghton High Court. So obviously you'll get a public notary stamp from your attorney, and then you'll send it to the High Court. Okay, there's no need for DECO. I think my documents were not sent to DECO. You only send to the attorney and then the High Court, but your agency is going to assist you with that. They're the one who are going to do it. That is why it's so easy for them to expedite. You can do it even in 2 days. If you send the documents today is Sunday, you can get them maybe by Tuesday, and then they book your appointment. So yeah, after everything was done, the attestation and everything, now they booked an appointment for me. Oh, I am using this phone. Let me check the appointment letter. When was it? Okay, I cannot find the appointment letter, and I am using the phone to record, so I don't want to go and scroll from the WhatsApp. Okay, and then now finally they booked an appointment for me. There's an embassy in Pretoria, and then there's an embassy in Cape Town. I went to the one in Cape Town. My appointment was on a Friday. And guys, make sure that for your appointment you are not late, because the visa application and appointment, it's 1,250. Okay, if you are late by maybe 5 minutes, the system won't allow them to enter into your appointment and process your things. So you will need to rebook an appointment, and you are going to pay again for 1,250. So every time, whether you are late or maybe there's a document that is needed you forgot to include, you have to go home and fetch that document, you will pay again 1,250. So make sure that all the documents that are needed, you have them, and then you are there on time. And also, now on the date of appointment, you will have all your documents that your agency was helping you with. They put them all together according to the checklist, and they make sure that everything is there. What you need to bring now, you need to bring your yellow fever card. Yellow fever card, you can get it, I got mine. So you can get the vaccination from like traveling doctors. I got mine from MCAM, yes, in Belleville. And I paid about, maybe let's say 800 and something. And then you can, another thing they need is the meningitis. So the meningitis is a bit expensive than the thing. It's 1,200 and something from MCAM as well. So you can check like traveling doctors, travel doctors, and then you can compare the prices. Okay, so yeah, that's about it, you guys. That's about it. I hope this video is helpful, and I hope you succeed in everything that you
And my
do
visa was ready
concerning your
by
move
the
to Saudi
following
Arabia.
Friday, so
And
it took only
bye.
5 working days for them to issue the visa.